everyone. My name is Pam Nacpil, and this is The Moving Truth with Pam. Well, my guest today, I have been chasing for some time now, but they are such a busy couple, and I'm so happy that we finally get to see each other here at Rogers TV and for the show. So I will let them introduce themselves, please.
Yeah, my name is Abrar. Basically, I'm from Pakistan. Then in 2006, I moved to Dubai for a job. And in 2021, we moved to Canada, and now we are here.
Okay. And the beautiful wife of Abrar.
Yeah, my name is Abida. I'm also from Pakistan, from the city Bahawalpur. It's in the northeast of Punjab.
Okay.
And I was, before marriage, I was a teacher there. I was teaching physics, math.
Physics, okay, not my favorite subjects here, but
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
Then after marriage, I have to move to Dubai because he was working there. In Dubai, I did not work at all. I was stay-at-home mom.
That's my dream job.
Yeah, now and it's been 3 years, more than 3 years. We are here in Canada, in New Brunswick, and now I am considering to resume my career
Wow.
again here because
That's
all of my
good.
3 children are school going now.
Oh wow. How many kids?
3.
Three, okay. So before the 3 kids happened, let's talk about, you're not moving from one place. You're moving first to Dubai.
Yes.
And then moving to Dubai to Canada. So what was the thought process? Like, how did you think that, okay, I'm leaving Pakistan, my culture, my family, to move to Dubai? What happened? What made you decide to do that?
Well, it's very dramatical, basically. One of my cousins, he got the Canadian PR on that time.
Okay.
So basically, he's my mother's brother's son. So my mother was in Dubai.
Okay.
So we went to their home and all. So he said, like, why not you try and all. I said, okay, let me try. And the journey started from there.
But this was Dubai to Canada, right?
Yes,
But
Dubai to Canada.
why did you decide to go from Pakistan to Dubai?
So basically, I was doing my master's in computer science.
Okay.
And I was in my last semester, and one of the companies approached there. So they took my interview and they selected me, and then I moved to Dubai. On that time, I was doing web designing
Okay.
and Flash development.
Okay.
And very less people were doing that during that time.
Okay.
So
it was a new field for most.
it was, yes, Flash development was the new on that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you were not yet married then, Abrar.
No, I was not. I was
Okay.
just finishing my university. Yeah.
And then decided to move to Dubai.
I did German language on that time, and my plan was to go to Germany because
Oh, wow.
from Pakistan, a lot of people go to Germany.
Really? I did
Yes.
not know that.
And
Why Germany?
so I don't know, but this is how the trend was there on during that time. But during that time, I got one company approached me
Yeah.
for a job in Dubai, and then I decided to go to Dubai.
But were you working in Pakistan at that time?
No, I was.
So it
in
was
a-
just studying?
Yes, I was.
And then so
studying.
work full time in Dubai?
Yes.
So how long were you working in Dubai?
I guess 17 years.
17 years.
Yeah, I finished my master's in 2006.
Okay.
And November 2006, I landed in Dubai.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, yep, since 2006, I'm in Dubai.
And then when did Abida come into the picture?
Oh, yeah, so we got married in 2011.
Okay.
Yeah, so my parents, I was in Dubai, but of course, my parents saw her, and we decided to go ahead with that.
Were you still, I hope you don't mind, does Pakistan still do arranged marriages?
Depends.
Depends.
It depends,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's but you have a choice, right?
Yes,
if
we
you
have a
still
choice.
have.
Yeah.
we have a
Okay,
choice.
that's good
Yeah.
because I know some of the stricter families, maybe it's not cultural but family oriented, that will really
Yeah, it depends on from where. It depends family to family basically.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess it's not
Yeah.
a cultural thing. It's
No,
more a family
it's
thing.
more family thing. Yeah.
Okay. So when you did you like to go to Dubai because you had a
Yeah.
career, you were teaching. What did you think, Abida? Did you want to go with Abrar?
Yes, of course. There was not a second thought about that. So I love to move to Dubai, and I still love Dubai.
What do you
the
miss
most.
most in Dubai?
The it's full of life.
I know.
So
I have
many
a friend there.
Yeah, so many places to go to enjoy. So many malls to shop.
Yeah, the shopping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure she's missing shopping.
I know. We have to go somewhere else. I miss that too. I
Many
know, yeah.
festivals and many things, and
And Dubai is
So many
very multicultural.
yeah,
really.
multicultural
Yep.
it is.
Yeah. So, okay, Dubai, have a good job. You're working as a housewife. Kids have come along. So why this suddenly, hey, let's move again. Let's go to a colder place. Let's go to Canada. What was the thought process in that move?
Yep. So finally we got PR in 2016 or 17, I guess.
Okay.
And then we were expecting baby. We then wrote email, and then they extended for another year.
Okay.
So we thought, okay, we got another
First
year.
baby?
No,
No, the
third
last
one.
Third
Third
one.
one.
Okay.
And then we moved in 2019 just to complete documentation
Okay.
for PR cards and all, and then we went back to Dubai
Because you
just
had
to
to.
wind up. But the COVID came and it
Oh,
got
wow.
delayed. And finally, we decided in 2021, May 2021,
Okay.
to move permanently to Canada. So it was not an easy decision,
Yeah, yeah.
but we are happy with that because Canada is more natural, and the way life is very metropolitan,
Yeah.
very
yeah.
fast, of course, very advanced too. Compare that to New Brunswick, especially. But still, we are very happy with the decision because, Pakistan gave us the education, and then due to that education, I got
Good
a
job.
job in Dubai. Dubai gave a lot of money, and then Canada gave us a home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, when you decided you wanted to go to Canada due to your cousin, right? He was the
Not
one who
due to cousin, but I started the process.
Okay.
Because he pushed me a lot. Like you can do that.
But like what
Like
program?
the thought started from there.
Okay.
So he gave us the thought like, okay, you must do that.
Is your cousin in New Brunswick?
No,
No.
no. They are in Ottawa.
Okay. So, when you decided to apply, what program did you apply for?
PNP program
For New Brunswick.
for New Brunswick.
Why New Brunswick if your cousin's in Ottawa?
So yeah, that's a good question. I even don't know about New Brunswick on that time. So one of my friends told me that the New Brunswick program is coming up.
Okay.
I must apply that. So I just filled the form, got the registration number, and got an email for an interview.
Seems to be very fast and easy. Did you not encounter any problems with the processing of the?
So it seems very easy, but it is not behind the scene. Like it's a process of 6 months
Okay.
between applying and for an
Okay,
interview over
okay.
there. Yeah. So after a couple of questions and analysis, analyzing documents, this and that, and they gave us the invitation to
Okay.
apply. And frankly speaking, I was not even aware of about what is invitation.
Okay.
Because I started the process through an agent. And
Okay.
the same like who processed my cousin's
Mhm.
case, and then I called them like I got an invitation from New Brunswick and this. So they congratulate us and okay. And then I
So
got
you-
to know that I will get 600 marks.
So you paid them to, but you processed yourself
yes,
really.
yeah, exactly.
I
And then I
know.
realized no, I don't need to pay that. I was not even aware of immigration process because I never thought of it.
Really.
So on that time, but now I know the whole process, of course.
And now we can help people to move,
Yeah,
right?
So for my sisters, as I said, she's here and one is coming. Like
Oh, wow.
I helped them to
To come.
created their profile and explained the whole process for them.
So now you have a sister who's moved here.
One is already here and one is
Okay.
coming next year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just two siblings, Abrar?
No, I have 3 siblings. One
Okay.
my brother. They are with my parents.
So they're
Yeah.
staying.
They are staying alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're in Pakistan or in Dubai?
No, they're in Pakistan.
Pakistan. So moving here, I know you had a good career, and you know Dubai really is. If you talk about Dubai, it's financially rewarding to be there.
Yes.
So how was the transition arriving in New Brunswick? That's not as cosmopolitan as Dubai. I mean, I hardly hear about IT so much here. So how did you embrace being
Yes.
here?
So definitely it was very challenging, and I do not have a job here. Then I
Okay.
decided to do a business.
Okay.
Yes, and I think it was my good decision on that time. And now my business is almost like I started the business when I did my soft landing, my
Okay.
first landing basically, and now it's around 4 or 4.5 years old business.
Wow.
The company is little bit matured, and I'm getting good orders online.
What is the business, if you don't mind, Abrar?
Yes, so basically I sell pet products like dog and cat collars plus their name tags.
Okay.
And along with that, a couple of years back, I also started engraving, like engraving on jewelry, engraving on
Wow.
keychains,
Yeah.
as well as on different metal products.
Do you
and
have
last-
experience on that?
It's very good. Like US is a very big market, and
Okay.
of course, Canadian big cities, especially British Columbia and Ontario, I get a lot of orders from there.
Wow.
And last year I started chef knives business, which is very
Wow.
much good. Yeah, there are a lot of varieties in that, like Damascus steel as well as the
Okay.
carbon steel. Yeah, I'm doing in both.
Wow. So do you sell directly or do you mostly do wholesale selling?
I do wholesale as well as retail. I
Okay.
have 2 websites. Like for my pet products, it's buddyscholars.com. So and for Damascus steel, like I have hockeyknife.com. Yeah.
Wow. So because was it starting, did you start a business, or did you start a business because you couldn't find a job? Or I mean, it's so far from what you were used to working.
Actually, it is not. I am the digital marketing. I was doing as a job as
Okay.
a digital marketing manager.
Okay.
So I was used to develop the website as well. As I said, like I started my career as a web designer, Flash developer. So it was always in my mind like I have to do something, but it was not easy to do it in Dubai because of a very huge cost to establish a business over there.
Okay.
And in Canada, it's totally different. Like it is very easy.
Wow.
And especially in my case, I don't need to spend more on advertisement as well as to develop the website and different artworks for my social media post because I know this work.
And you know your
So,
market.
yes, I know my market as well. So I'm saving a lot of cost on these things.
So instead
this-
of working for somebody else,
Yes.
you're now working for yourself.
Yep. So I said, why not spend time on the same thing I'm doing for someone else in Dubai? I was doing for someone else in Dubai, and why not establish the business over here? Why this is very easy. So
Wow.
then that was the thought process behind that, and yep.
Abida, you said you didn't have a hard time transitioning from Pakistan to Dubai. How about from Dubai to Canada? How was that transition process for you?
That is also good. That's because it's here. It's more natural,
Yeah.
pure environment, and here we have the kids. It's good for kids for their education, for their career, for their
How are the
That's
kids? Do they like being here? Do they not resist, like, you're bringing me to Canada kind of
In
thing?
start, it was hard, like especially food. It was easy for us to go to any restaurant over there.
Yeah.
You know, there is not a lot of variety in New Brunswick. So yes, it was hard in the start, But now they are very used to. I asked them, like, I mostly travel back to Pakistan due to my parents and
Okay.
due to my business, because the factories I'm getting those
Are from
knives are in
there.
Pakistan.
Oh, that's good.
So in 4 months or in 6 months, I definitely have to go back to see the products, you know. So I asked them, like, do you wanna go back? They said no.
Really?
We wanna stay in Canada.
But is there, like, Canadian culture is very different from Pakistan culture. Is there any was there any instance that there's clashing between what you're used to as a culture and what?
No, I don't think so. There's a clash over there. Like in Dubai, it's very dynamic, and we already spent around 15 years there. So we don't feel anything different, here too. Yeah. Or maybe it depends on person to person, but
Yeah.
the nature we have, like, we absorb very well in different environments.
Especially because you've been to Dubai.
Yeah.
It's such a cosmopolitan place.
Yeah.
So coming to New Brunswick, New Brunswick I love New Brunswick, but there's also some old-fashioned thinking about, immigration, about people moving in. Have you ever had an instance wherein you felt like you were not welcome?
No. I live in Riverview. I have very friendly neighbors over there. And in Dubai, we never got a chance to talk with neighbors because
yes.
life is very fast over
Fast.
there, and people change houses
Really?
yes, every year, maybe every other years. Even we changed our apartment a couple
Every
of
so often.
yeah, exactly. So depends on where the school is, where we wanna live,
Yeah.
where is company job, So far, it is going good basically, because and the good thing is we have around 5 or 6 nationalities living where I'm living in Riverview.
Oh, that's nice. So
Yeah.
in your
It's
street,
very dynamic
Oh, wow.
and very diverse area.
so you see stability here. I mean, as far as
Like
instead of moving places, now you can have a community around you.
Oh yeah, so I see very well. That's why we purchased a house here, and we were very much happy. As I said, like, Canada gave us a house, So we are very much happy here, and it is it depends on if tomorrow I get a job in St. John's, for example,
Yes.
and it's a very outstanding job, I will think on it, like,
Yeah.
I can rent a house and can move there, and I always have a choice to come back, right? So it all depends on.
I mean, you're not stopping yourself from exploring.
Yes.
Better stuff,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So Canada is quite big. Dubai is very small compared that to Canada. Like in Dubai, if you change job, it might be within the Dubai city or
Yeah.
maybe in neighboring cities.
Yeah.
You still can stay in Dubai because traveling time is very less.
Wow.
But in Canada, it is not. Even if you have to go to St. John, I guess
Oh
it's
my
1.5 hour
gosh.
drive.
1.5 hours.
Yeah.
So you'd really have to relocate, right?
Exactly. It's like Pakistan. Like if you're doing a job in Lahore, you're living in Bahawalpur, you have to stay in Lahore. You have
can't.
to move. It's same like in Canada. You have to move to that city where you are doing job.
Abrar, you're also the president of the Pakistan Association in Greater Moncton. How is the community? Is it growing? Like, what are you doing to help the community members to feel like they have family here?
Yes. So that's a very good question. Community is definitely growing. People are coming and people are going too. So the PCAM is trying hard to keep them active and engaged with each other. We have a couple of events each year, like we celebrate 2 Eids in each year. We arrange the dinners during that time, and just last Saturday we have an annual dinner as well.
Oh, how many Pakistanis are there now? Estimate.
Estimately, around 50 to 70 families are there.
17 families.
50 to 70
50,
families.
oh, 50 to 70.
families.
That's a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah,
A
that
lot.
is-
That's
It
a
might
lot
be
now.
more.
You just don't know everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But how is everyone feeling? Like you, what do you miss most about home? Well, you probably don't miss it so
Yeah.
much because you go there every so often. Does Abida go as often as you do to Pakistan?
Yeah, I went to Pakistan, and my kids and me, we went to Pakistan in January.
Okay, so you don't miss it much.
Yeah.
But like when you're here, what is it that you long for outside of the food? I know you miss the food.
My siblings, my parents.
Your siblings are your parents.
Yeah.
And as an immigrant too, right? One of the things I fear most is family is so far.
Yes.
Do you feel the same way about?
Well, in my case, I left my family in 2006. I was going back, but it is not something I was living with them. So I'm very much, I very much adopt that scenario, like talking online with them. So since 2006, and I guess 18 years now. Yep. So
It's a good thing technology is so much better now.
yes.
So, is there anything that you would do differently in your moves? Pakistan to Dubai, Dubai to Canada to New Brunswick. Is there anything that you would do differently? Like stayed longer in Dubai, came to Canada earlier?
Yeah, I think when we did the soft landing in 2019, we should move permanently at that time.
Okay.
Earlier, we should move earlier here.
Oh, so you should have moved 2019 and not
Yes,
delay.
because the
Why?
houses were very cheap here.
Yeah, at
on
that time. Yeah.
almost half of the price,
I know.
and we were having money during that time, so we thought like we might purchase a couple of houses and give a rent by now.
So,
Yeah, so-
oh my
Or
gosh.
might be
it
more
is-
settled, but everything happens for a reason, Or we might took right decision on that time,
Yeah.
and especially immigration, it's not that easy, especially from one country to another,
Yeah.
and you are very well settled at one place, and you have to take the risk, especially with 3 kids.
And-
It's
and
not
work.
an easy task. So, yep.
I know. There's a reason for everything. And you might not have bought 10 houses, but at
Yes,
least you have a
exactly.
very nice
If,
house.
if is everywhere in life,
Yeah.
if this happens, this might not happen.
And
or-
you don't know, right? It could
Yeah.
have happened differently,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Could have
Exactly.
gone down and you could have bought 20 houses,
Exactly.
right? So we don't know.
Exactly.
So what advice would you give people, especially with IRCC restrictions now, about immigration? What advice would you give to people who are still wanting to move?
So it depends on from where people are coming, basically. So I would say like do your homework, see what kind of market is that, and accordingly take the decision. For example, a lot of personally I meet since I am the president of Pakistan committee and all, I meet a lot of people having a different kind of background where
Yeah.
they have to study more.
Wow.
And in order to get the certifications and then get a job in their fields, especially controlled professions,
Yeah.
they have to think.
Engineering.
They have to think twice. They have to do their homework and they have to prepare themselves before coming to Canada. It is a very good market. It is a huge market. US is the neighbor as well. They have to put the effort,
And not
especially
just-
in starting years.
Yeah.
So if they do the hard work and they upgrade themselves according to the Canadian market, they are very good. They will be settled very well over here. They don't need to struggle for the whole
So
life.
So
Yeah.
would you do it over again? Would you still move to Canada? Is that
I'm a very dynamic person, basically. If you ask this question to me, I'm happy to move it anywhere.
okay?
If as I said, like I adopt the things very
Easily.
well, and I adopt the Canada very well as well. I don't feel any difficulty. Like I'm explorer as well. Like I've been to so many provinces already here. Like I already visited the whole New Brunswick. I've been to PEI. I've been to Nova Scotia. I've been to whole Ontario. I've been to whole Quebec.
So you really have to
I
have
already
an open mind about everything,
Yes,
right?
I'm a photographer as well.
Wow.
So
Is there
I
anything he cannot do? Oh my gosh, I wish we had 10 more hours to talk, but thank you very much, Abrar and Abida, for joining me today. After how many tries of coming here, we finally got to talk, and I really appreciate your insights about moving here. So with that, thank you everyone, and we'll see you at the next Moving Truth with Pam. Bye.